Hey folks, happy Tuesday. I am NYC Queer Conjurer, if you have noticed my new name, and we're going to be doing a weekly reading for Pisces. This is your love and money for the week. First, we'll start off by looking at your love life, and then we'll look at your money. And if there are folks in the chat, we'll take some time to vibe. Gonna fix my necklace. There we go. All right, let's get started with love. We'll use this deck. All right, so Pisces, first we're going to look at energies you are bringing in to this week from last week. And then we're going to look at the energies that the universe is giving. So essentially like what roads are open this week. And then we will look at what is lucky or special for you. So Pisces, let's get started by looking at your love life. First, we've got the World. This is the energy you're bringing in. We're going to need to get some clarification before we know a whole bunch more about that. And let's look at what the universe is offering. The Eight of Wands, which is a lot of things coming in. Sweet. And finally, let's figure out what's lucky. We've got the Eight of Cups. Lots of eights today, Pisces. And we're clarifying. All right, Pisces, so we're clarifying the eight or the world for your love life with the Ace of Wands. So that means there's something starting and something that has a lot of passion in it. I have a feeling that this is like a new something, maybe somebody that you have not met yet, or that you just met, or your relationship with them is changing from what it used to be into a romantic thing. But the World energy with an ace is very good energy, good luck. We've got the Four of Wands and the Queen of Cups. It's really good luck for these beginnings that you have happening. And what the universe is opening the roads for is this Eight of Wands energy along with the Four of Wands. So that means a lot of offers, a lot of movement towards romantic stability is what's coming in, Pisces. What is lucky and blessed, and it's interesting, it's the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups often has to do with like walking away, but walking away on good terms, walking away, you know, sometimes it's like bittersweet, that kind of thing. But it's clarified by the Queen of Cups. So what that means is that what is blessed is what you are like walking away from in terms of your like previous romantic like habits, you know, the things that you thought you wanted, how you thought you wanted things. This week, the universe is like moving that all around, you know, shifting, and through that shift, through that movement, you're actually going to find yourself in a place that feels very stable, which I like for you. With this Queen of Cups energy here, with what's lucky, is you really taking this like sense of leadership and a sense of like responsibility for what happens in your love life. And whatever you need to change, whatever isn't working for you in how like successful your relationships are, the universe is like, all right, here's the golden key to change that. Let's see, am I a man or a woman? Well, I don't think that really A, matters, and B, you know, I don't subscribe to binaries like that. It's not my thing. So that's that. But my pronouns are he and him, if that's why you're asking. And we're going to clarify a little bit more of what you're bringing into your romance this week with this World, Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Okay. English. I am an English speaker. I'm sorry I don't speak Spanish. If I did, I would help. Where am I from? I live in Brooklyn, New York, so that's where I do all this stuff. And I'm actually starting to produce vlogs about queer life in Brooklyn, New York. So keep an eye out for that. But back to the Pisces reading. So this Nine of Wands indicates a lot of difficulty. And the great thing is with this world, you're letting go of that difficulty. And now it's like helping me understand this Eight of Cups, because the Eight of Cups is walking away. Well, you're walking away from all of the like tension and stress. Hello, Italy. Welcome. And so the universe is really opening the roads and blessing all of those changes that you're making and really providing you some like sexy times, I think, because wands are like our sexual drive, a lot of things, but I think the universe is like, here you go, here's a potential relationship. And remember that these are just like roads the universe is opening. You have to step onto the road and participate and like do your work and stuff. Cute. All right, Pisces, let's move on to your money. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to look at the energies you're bringing in to your money, and then we're going to look at the energies that are. Let's start with what you're bringing into your money life, your financial life. All right, so we've got Death to start things off with. Don't worry, the Death card is actually a really good card. A lot of people freak out about it, but I would not. I'm happy for you that you have Death, Pisces. Let's figure out what the universe... Okay, that's too many cards. So we're just going to leave that there. And if you can hear in the background, because this is, I do live in New York City, it gets loud sometimes, and there was a car outside because it's a concrete jungle out there. Have I ever done anything gay? Well, look at me. I'll let you guess how gay I've been during my lifetime. A lot. Spoiler. All right. And then what is blessed or lucky for you? Is going to be the 9. You have the 9 of Wands again, Pisces. You have the 9 of Wands right here, and you've got the 9 of Wands here. Interesting. I want to pull some more clarification, and let's do that, and then I'll start reading them. Ooh. Take the top one of these. Okay, so I like this, Pisces. With your money, what you're bringing in is death clarified by sweet happiness. And in this tarot deck, there are some oracle cards, so I just have those in there. So this is really good. Let's take a look. Let's clarify this Hermit for your roads that are open. Is the Ace of Swords also a great money card in terms of open roads? And we're going to look at the 9 of Wands. And then we might talk a little bit more at the end about 9 of Wands because, hi, you're a new sub. Thank you, Rose. Welcome to the party. I'm reading Pisces right now. And then after this, I'm going to keep going with the water signs, I think. Ooh. All right. And then clarifying the 9 of Wands is the 6 of Cups, which tells us the past. So Pisces, you're bringing in, I know when I first pulled Death, some of y'all were like, uh-oh. No, what you are bringing into this, oh, adorable emojis. I love those, Rose. Thank you. And I like your butterflies. I forgot the word for butterflies. Anyway, so I'm really thinking that all of the lessons that you have learned from not just mistakes, but successes, everything you know that you've learned from things that have changed, things that have ended. And in particular, I'm thinking a lot about because, you know, a lot of people have graduated from colleges or high schools or whatever, and that's an ending. That is a shift into, you know, they've learned things and you're hopefully going to take that and make some money. And so it's bringing you a lot of happiness and it's bringing you a lot of like fulfillment and joy that you are able to, like this ending up here with the 8 of Cups, you have another ending. So these endings are actually really making you happy. Bittersweet, but happy. The universe, the roads that the universe is opening for you this week is the Hermit and the Ace of Swords. What that means, the Hermit card, all right, so here it looks sad. And a lot of times people think the Hermit is sad, but it's not actually. The Hermit is about stopping, taking time and looking around inside yourself or what's around you, and like how are you interacting with the world around you. Like what are you bringing to the block? You know, when you leave your house, what are you bringing to the block? And that is how the energy you want to apply with your finances this week. You want to think about what are you bringing and how you can change that to open roads for you, because that's what those are that's the road the universe is opening for you right now. And with this death ending, I really feel like there is this space for you to whatever ended, whatever you learned, to take that and make money from it. I don't know how, but that is what the universe is providing. And then what is lucky for you this week? Okay, so we've got the Nine of Wands for your money and the Six of Cups. And you know, it's funny because I was reading more about, I was reading a book about tarot today, and I was specifically reading about the difference between the 9 and the 10 of Wands. And this 9 of Wands is a lot about being able to be proud of yourself for what you've accomplished, for how you have persevered through things, and to be aware of what you've leaned on and what you have carried. And all of that knowledge is what the universe is making lucky for you. Also, someone or something from the past will help you, or be blessed, or something like that is going to enrich your financial world. Someone from the past, but also you just reflecting. And you need to be proud of yourself, Pisces. You need to be proud of yourself for maybe you chose to leave this thing. Maybe it's a job or a relationship that wasn't right for you and you chose to leave. And maybe it was hard, and maybe, you know, it wasn't a horrible relationship or a horrible job, but you knew it was not the right one for you. The universe is blessing that this week. Let's talk really quickly before we go about this 9 of Wands energy, because you got a lot of it. The first 9 of Wands was what you're bringing into your love life this week. And, you know, there is some sense of like tension. There is a sense of you're tired a little bit. You know, the difference between the 9 and the 10 of Wands, or 9 and the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords, is the 9 of Wands is like, oh my gosh, this hurts, I am done. But with this 9 of Wands, it's all of this passion, all of this fire, all this energy that you've been carrying or you have observed. And it's actually, not only are you walking away from it, but there's something about it that is going to be lucky for you. Something about the ending, something about something that you learned, that you're aware of. Could be a younger person or something that happened when you were younger. But all of those things will be very helpful for you this coming week with your monies. All right, I don't think there's anybody in the chat to vibe right now. So I'm gonna keep going with the water signs. And if you're still watching, if you want a reading with me, you can get a reading at my website, which is nycqueerconjurer.com. I am also selling some merch. I designed a shirt, so you can see that at my website. And if not, come back in about 5 minutes. I'm going to take a little break and we're going to keep going with water signs.